Okay, first thing we're going to do is open it up. And take off the wheels. Just set that aside. Go ahead and lay it down. Now, there is a little bit of a trick to getting the legs up and getting the game board set up, so I wanted to show you this, Ken. This is kind of a little trick to doing it so that you don't put too much strain on the legs and you don't put too much strain on your back. So this is what I came up with. First, you're going to take the game board and stand it up so that the legs are facing you. Then what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew one of these and then slowly pivot the thing into place and screw them all down. I'm going to show you a little detail of that right now. Okay, so here we see one of the legs down, the one I just did. You see it down. Here we have, this is the pivot point. Here is one of the thumb screws, and here is one of the sockets that it goes into. There's another socket underneath here, which if you look on here, here's the one that's down, or in the stowed away position. You see here's the thumb screw, and this is going to be the pivot point that we go to. So what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew and then you'll feel it kind of release once the leg gets to a point where it can freely move. And I'll show you that. Then right here you're going to let the thumb screw kind of feel until it sets into that socket, which it does pretty easily. You'll feel it, and then just go ahead and screw it in. And once you get about finger tight, that's good enough. Now what you'll notice here is that the legs can kind of move a little bit in this direction, up or this way, laterally, but they're pretty strong in this direction, which is in compression, but laterally they're a little bit weak. So after I get all the legs undone, I'll show you how you can tip it up without putting too much stress on these. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of these, just to give you an idea how it doesn't take too long. Go ahead and unscrew it until you get to the pivot where it'll get free. Lock it into place and set the screw. And we'll repeat for this one down here. And we're all done. But now it's a little bit heavy and awkward to tip back up. And like I said, you don't want to put strain on these for when you tilt it forward. Otherwise you might put too much strain on these legs. So what I'm going to do is turn the game board around. Turn the game board around so that it faces you. Tilt it forward just a little bit. Pick it up with your hand on the other hand on the handle, and then just set it down gently. And I'll do that one more time so you can see what I'm doing. I got my hand on the handle, and I got my hand here, and that reduces all the strain that's on here. That if you just tilted it forward to tilt it up. So just one more time. I just pick it up here with one hand here and one hand on the top, flip it over, and then just set it down gently. Go ahead and open the player trays, connect your cords, which are down at the other end, and you're ready to play.